Hey guys, what is up? It's Dalton here. So I'm going to do the Twitter Q&A that I told you guys I would do. So I saved a bunch of cool questions and I've got them all right here. So thank you, by the way, guys, for sending them in so we can do this. All right, so the first one is from Megan Walt. Since you're on the road to Rio, how do you stay so positive through all the training? For me, it's, a lot of it is just looking at your goals. And, I have goals that I haven't accomplished yet, and that's what I want to do. I want to accomplish those goals, and, I'm willing to do everything I can to accomplish them. So I'm not going to let, bad days or, negativity jump in and just take over my training, my life, everything. So I just, look at my goals, look at what I want to accomplish, and just get after it. And then when I come home, I look at all the things that I have, and family, dogs, friends, things like that. So you just got to look at all the positives and keep the positives in your life and in your mind, and don't let the negative take over. Let's see. Osvaldo Rodriguez. Sorry if I butchered that. What's your biggest rivals for the Olympics? Japan and China are always really, really good, and Great Britain's really good. There's a lot of great teams out there, but they're all a big competition. I think it's just whoever shows up on that day. So the U.S. is going to be a great team, whatever team they select. And I truly believe that, and I truly believe that we can be one of the best teams, if not the best. We just have to show up and compete and do our best on that day, and we'll see. I don't know, it's a different language. Who's your role model? My role model is my parents. They're selfless, hardworking, and just great people to be around. Obviously, I've been lucky enough to be raised by them, and they've literally laid down their lives to do everything they can to help me and my sister succeed. And I've learned all kinds of lessons, through them, and hard work and dedication and perseverance, and just learned a lot of lessons that have just been tremendous help in my life from them. So they're definitely big role models. Alessandra Cynthio. What's it like being married to a smoke show of a wife, Kayla? that one made me laugh. That was good. It's awesome. She's an amazing person. It's nice to come home like today, and I came home from work out exhausted. She had dinner already made, just little things like that. I actually made a cool video of, titled The Little Things, and just, we connect, and it's nice to have someone there to help you through training, to help you through the bad days, and to be there on the good days, and just really go through that whole journey and life and enjoy all of it together is a lot of fun. So, Travis Peter, what do you wish you could eat more because you can't with your diet? Donuts and cinnamon rolls. I'm a big pastry person, so I wish I could have donuts all the time. From John Lapam, when you're in another country, how do you substitute foods out? Do you stay with similar macros? Yes, I do. So I just try and hit the same macros that I would back home, depending on the day, whether it's a heavier day or a lighter day. For example, in Brazil, they didn't have egg whites, but they had eggs. So I just did that and, tried to watch, because regular eggs have a little more fat than egg whites. So I just tried to watch the other fat that I was going to be consuming the rest of the day. I would just try and, stay away from too much of it. Basically just try and hit something similar back at home, and I'll take snacks, things like that, to try and help with that. From Selena Brumberger, who are you mostly training with, and do you motivate each other? Yes, so I train with the college guys. We definitely motivate each other. I mean, at least they motivate me, because I get to see them working super hard. My other teammate, who's the assistant coach, Steve Legendre, I get to train with him, and he's a huge motivating factor, because he's pushing for this Olympic team just like I am. So we're always pushing each other, helping each other, being teammates, things like that. So it's it's awesome to train with these guys in this environment. It's incredible. Philip Blevins. Sorry if I butchered that one too. What was your diet in college, and is it different now? Yeah, so in college, at least when I started college, I wasn't super crazy about my diet, and then I just got more and more into it and more interested in how it could benefit me and how it could help my training. So I really dove into it and started studying it and started testing it on, what foods are good for me, what foods help, what do I like, and it's been awesome. So it's definitely different just in basically monitoring what I'm eating and making sure I'm getting quality food. Michael Barrett, what do you plan on doing after gymnastics? I want to go back and take over one of my parents' gyms in Sparks, Nevada. I want to run that, continue to try and, help kids pursue their dreams to, go on to whether it's high school, college, whatever, Olympics, things like that, any type of gymnastics. And I also want to do a lot of other things. I want to do, my clothing line. I want to do public speaking. I want to do, just appearances at gyms. I want to do, anything and everything I can to help as many people as I can. From Lori, what is your favorite snack while training to give you an extra boost of energy? I don't really eat during training. Sometimes I'll just bring like a Quest bar, a protein bar, some type of bar that'll be something light and small that it's not going to make me really full and feel heavy. So I'll do something like that. David Bandish, if you could be in the Olympics for a sport besides gymnastics, what would it be? Probably snowboarding, just because I feel like I would be decent at that with air awareness and stuff. Mandy, I'm sure there are days when you want to give up and question if the sacrifices were worth it. How do you push through? It's a great question. Yes, there's definitely a lot of sacrifices to be made, but I just like to look at all the positives. There's so many positives of, not giving up and continuing to pursue your goals, and, whether that's teammates, family, fans, friends, like I can think of all you guys who say that I motivate you, and that it just continues to inspire me to continue trying and continue to push. And when I'm having a bad day, realize that, it's more than just you training. It's your friends watching, your fans cheering for you. It's for your family supporting you and things like that. So, you just got to look at, if it's something you truly care about, you'll find the will to continue and to push and, continue to go after your goals. From Andrew E. How could you compare yourself to a gymnast from now as versus 4 years ago? So for this one, is a great question, and I would say that now I'm, obviously I don't have school. I've minimized my distractions, so I've tried to basically just focus everything on gymnastics now. Gymnastics, nutrition, things like that. But as a gymnast, I would just say I've learned to deal with injuries more often now, because when I'm younger, you don't necessarily have to work with too many of those. At least I didn't. In the past, few years, I've definitely had a few injuries, or even if it's just some minor things, but they happen more often, and they it's reoccurring things. So just dealing with those. But, I definitely try to be, consistent and high level and everything in that aspect. I would just say dealing with injuries. Deshaun, if you could only compete one event, what would it be? Vault. I think just because it's a super fast event, it's fun, it's explosive, and it's a pretty cool event to watch. Deshaun also asked about a diet. I actually made a video of a full day of eating, so if you want to go back and watch that, you should check that out. Let's see. What's your favorite moment in Oklahoma? I would have to say, this is from Olivia Lewis, I would have to say probably, I've had so many great moments here, just from competing with my team to getting married. So many great moments, but I would say my wedding was one of those, because I had my family here, I had my friends here, Kayla and I got married and everybody was here. So it was like a big gym reunion plus family and friends. So it was just an awesome time to have everybody here together and celebrating our wedding. So it was a lot of fun. Leah, who devises your training plan? That'd be my coach. My coach, tells us what routines we're doing on what days and kind of puts all that stuff together. And then I'll do more of my nutrition and my strength plan, strength training and things like that. Just the extra stuff that I'll do. But my coach, he's the coach here at Oklahoma, Mark Williams. He's a great planner, great coach, great motivator for everything. He knows when to push you and he knows when to kind of help you and be positive as well. So he's definitely a great coach. So Well, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for jumping in on Twitter. If you guys aren't following me on Twitter, do that at Jake Dalton, or at Jake_Dalton, same as Instagram, and then Snapchat, or at Jake OU. So make sure you guys do that. Thank you again for tweeting me, guys. Love doing Q&As, so I want to do some more of these. But thank you for tuning in. We'll see you guys next time.
Kane is in the building.